Welcome to the first episode of whatever the fuck we're gonna call this. I'm Jack, and this is Matt, and we're on a canoe in an undisclosed location. We're just kind of taking it easy. We dropped anchor, and we're recording our first ever episode of this podcast that hopefully we'll continue to do.
Yep, this stupid white Irishman gave them a deadline of Thursday, so now I'm fucking here, still emotionally in shambles, but on a canoe.
Yeah, I mean, we really had to push this forward because, you know, Matt kept saying that we needed, like, audio recording equipment, but we're just using a fucking app right now and, like, taking it how we want.
Don't put this on me. The true scapegoat is Tom. That's right, Thomas. Fuck that.
You're literally doxing a child on the first episode. Well, now he's in college, but you're literally doxing.
We could cut that out. We could just say Thomas.
Yeah, cut that in editing.
Justin.
Holy shit, dude! Look at the size of that fucking bird. Yeah. We're recording this outside on a canoe. We're like I said, we're in an undisclosed location. We don't want to be found out. We're very secretive.
Unless you're a billionaire.
And you like to buy our likeness and start a show after us? Yeah, we'll take that. We're already gonna sell out. We're only a minute into this and we're selling out.
We don't even have the sponsorship on Dick Don't Work pills. We ain't got that yet. We used to talk about sponsorships. I kind of want one of those eventually.
You want a sponsorship?
Eventually, yeah.
We're never gonna fucking get a sponsorship.
I don't think so either.
This is never gonna pop off if we get a sponsorship.
I don't think so either. I think our conversations are too bland.
Yeah, pretty fucking bland. We're looking around. We see a couple dead fish. You know, before COVID, the water was crystal clear. The fish were living, and now there's just dead fish.
You're supposed to talk about good stuff. You're sitting
Yeah,
there
I know.
right now, you're
right?
like, oh, I see people, I see fish. Where's the good topic?
I mean, you want to hear I got stories if you want. I mean, I can't say some of the EMT ones because of HIPAA, but I got.
Because of HIPAA?
I got other shit.
Well, give us a good one. Give us a good EMT story.
Why don't we fucking take turns giving good stories? How about that one?
So you want me to go first?
Are you supposed to have a topic, though?
That's what I'm thinking. We need a topic. What do you want to talk about?
A topic because then your podcast is going to be all over the place.
Do you want to talk about?
It's supposed to be like episodes.
You want to talk about?
Yeah, I know.
Bombing of Gaza. We can talk about lighthearted first episode.
Gaza. I don't fucking know what's going on in Gaza. Do you live in Israel?
No.
What the fuck? What are we gonna talk about? What's our topic? It's I apply sunscreen to my feet.
Oh, this could be the podcast. You could give us the topic to talk about.
Maybe you should talk about how you get hit on gay guys when you go out.
I do get hit on by gay guys.
So does he. You guys have that in common.
Wait, you actually do, Jack?
Yeah, I actually have. Yeah, so this one time, I was in a bar. Was it Lily Flanagan's?
You're not supposed to disclose the location.
It doesn't fucking matter. We live on Long Island. This is a Long Island podcast. We're on a canoe. We're somewhere in an undisclosed location on Long Island.
How is Lily's? I haven't been there.
Lily's, it's good. It's got a good ambiance. You know, we're sponsored by Lily's. Lily's Flanagan's. Use code Carney5. Oh, that's my last name.
Connie.
Now they know who I am.
Okay, get to the story.
All right, so I'm meeting a friend for the first time. I'm bringing my my other friend who we've never met before, my now girlfriend. We're going to go meet them, and we show up to the bar. They have about 12. They have a group of 12 there, and we show up. We're getting some drinks, and I don't know why, but for some reason, my girlfriend's talking to their girlfriends. Like, I don't fucking want that. What, you're going to make friends while we're there? What the fuck? So she leaves me alone with this guy and, like, 10 of his other friends, and then that group splits into other groups. So now there's two groups. There's a group of normal people, and then there's a group of fucking weirdos. Of course, I'm in the group of weird people. And one of them comes up to me, and he's like, hey man, can I kiss you? And I was just like, I was so taken aback. I was like, what the fuck? Why does this guy want to kiss me in the middle? I was like, no, get away. I have my girlfriend's here. Get away from me.
I wouldn't have minded.
Yeah, she wouldn't have minded, but you know,
Really?
I'm not here for this kiss right now. I'm here to, you know, make friends, hang out with my girlfriend at a bar, drink a couple beers, and hopefully forget about the rest of the fucking day.
So you're telling me you don't go to bars with your girlfriend to kiss random dudes?
No, I do
Even though
not
she
go.
said she was willing to watch, but not willing to pay?
You know, I'm all for gay rights, gay people, everybody, color, creed, sexual orientation. I don't care, man. Do your thing, but don't come up to me when my girlfriend's 10 feet away from me and try and kiss me on the mouth in the middle of a bar. He leaned in. I didn't even give him an answer yet, and he started leaning in towards me. I was like, what the fuck? Do you walk up to every new person you meet and ask to kiss them on the mouth in the middle of a bar?
No. Yes means no is
Yes means no, no means yes.
all sexual tendencies.
You knock twice for no. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I just made that up.
On the wall? Like
on the bar.
on
the
the
bar.
bar.
Then they call the police and the police come.
I always want to, when I go to a bar, I always want to click the top of the glass like twice. I want to be like, fill me up, daddy-o, and just clicking the top. But that's really fucking up front. But
Who calls you daddy-o?
no, I'd call the bartender daddy-o because it'd be funny. But the most I've ever gotten is a slap on the ass. Or somebody like asking me if if I have a grinder, which is funny.
Ooh.
I went out with people. So I went out with, I think it was me, 2 guys, and like some women from the co-ed frat. And I go up to the bar. To paint the picture of how shitty this bar is, your sneakers like came off a little bit every step because the floor was just so fucking sticky. But it was just pitch black. And this guy approached me at the bar as I'm trying to get 2 people who already wiped out water, and he's like, "Oh, do you have a grinder?" I'm like, "No, but thank you."
I kind of appreciate like their upfrontness. They kind of go for it. They throw caution into the wind, and they're just like, you know what? I'm gonna approach this guy right now. I don't care if he's straight, bi, fucking a triangle. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just gonna go up to him. I'm gonna try and kiss him on the mouth. I'm gonna ask him if he has a grinder. And
Sorry, get a book on your back.
oh
I like that order.
yeah,
Kiss him on the mouth and then ask if he has grinder.
yeah.
Maybe turn him
basically.
on to it a little bit.
Yeah. If he wasn't, maybe he'll download it after this kiss.
Yeah. If he doesn't get grinder, I know I have to work on my tongue. It's really just improving here.
Yeah, I like to French every guy I see at the bar. I actually did kiss him. Now that I think about it,
You did?
I think we kissed, and I just didn't tell my girlfriend until right now.
Oh, that's sad. I would have asked her. Honey, this strange man is asking if he wants a smooth. Only if you use tongue, dear.
It is getting pretty windy.
Oh, this is awful.
This is trash. This is like the worst podcast.
We need
ever,
like a
probably.
topic,
Honestly,
yeah.
it is.
We need topics.
And also, when you said grinder, I thought he was going up to you asking you for a grinder, like a weed grinder.
That happened to
A
me
weed
too.
grinder.
And you're saying grinder, like, isn't that an app?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Grindr.
that's both.
It's like
It's
the
both.
gay
One's
grinder.
for spices and marijuana, and the other's for gay people.
That has
and
happened to me though.
wine.
Somebody asked if I had a grinder for weed, and I thought they were asking me if I was gay. So I've had both experiences.
Well, how do other gay guys know that other guys are gay or not? You have to ask them, I guess, or drop a hint.
I don't-
Why not just say, "Can I kiss you?" If they say yes, that means that they're gay. If they say no,
I think every bar they need like those cups where it's like single, taking, gay, like something else. I don't know.
I think they could just leave it a single or taken.
Single or taken.
mean, I never
yeah, but
believed-
what if you're a guy and you're single? Maybe, but then you would go into a gay bar and take the single cup, right?
So then why would you need a gay cup? If you take a
No,
single...
no. That's no. I'm saying fuck that. You go into a straight bar or like I guess a regular bar would be considered, or you go into a gay bar, and if you're at a gay bar and you take the single cup, then you're a single gay man at the gay bar, or lesbian. You could be a lesbian at the gay bar, man.
I've never been to a bar where they have this single or...
I almost got tricked into going into a gay bar once.
Oh.
Yeah, when I was in Ireland, there were a couple of gay fellas on the trip with us.
They don't execute them over there? Times insane.
No, Ireland's very accepting people. They were actually treated very horribly by
They weren't fed.
the
on
Italians. The Italians fucking treated the Irish like garbage.
trip? So did England.
They're basically second-class citizens, garbage men. They're doing all the jobs nobody else wanted. Real blue-collar Americans.
Sounds like the Irish.
Yeah,
If they're running liquor, they're doing second class.
so that's why they would drink to forget their fucking shit jobs. You gotta tell the story about when I told you to send the cowboy emoji.
The cowboy? You mean you want me to go through that whole story right now?
You can sum it up in a couple words.
Alright, well, what? I was fucking texting a girl I was somewhat interested in, which immediately faded because I'm not a man for sloppy seconds, and I knew the guy that she dated before. But, I didn't know.
Matt needs a fucking virgin. That's what he needs. He
Need a
doesn't.
virgin?
Yeah, you. If somebody,
It's not possible to say.
I know.
Like,
We're
Hold the
too
sacrifices,
old now.
Honolulu.
We're
Yeah.
too old now.
unless he wants like the girl from Married at First Sight.
Yeah, unless you want like I don't know.
I have to go on christiansmingle.com.
Yeah, Christian mingle probably.
Looking for
The
a
people,
girl
the
who's
people
only-
that are saving themselves, or the people that don't leave their house,
Like the Jonas
which is probably
Brothers.
what you're into, because that's what you do.
I leave my house, sir.
I know you do. You leave your house for work.
No, I don't. I work from home. I leave my house to exercise.
Oh,
I
yeah,
work in the
they
basement.
just sold the building that you used to work at.
I know they did. Oh, why? You fucking like tied to that?
No,
Oh, you just know they sold it?
no, you told me.
Oh. Thought you fucking knew somehow. But yeah, no, I didn't know how to continue the conversation because I was like, I was doing good at first. I was talking about like dinner. I'm like, oh, you could come over and rub spices into my meat. Like really, really uncomfortable shit. And I'm like, God, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing and where I'm going. So I texted Zach. I'm like, what do I do?
What
man?
kind of meat was she gonna rub her
I
spices
was making
into?
chicken. I was making chicken that night, and I was doing a bunch of spices and
God.
herbs. I was gonna make it a
Jesus.
Jamaican barbecue style.
Was it like a sexual kind of rubbing, or was it just like, yeah, I just need somebody to come over and rub spices and then leave?
To this day, I don't know. I'm still confused myself. I texted you.
What do
for
you,
help.
if you had to guess, what do you think she took it as?
Probably sexual.
Probably sexual.
It was so funny
Yeah.
because he was like, "Oh, I'm with this girl who I also know." I'm like, "Oh fuck." Now they all know I'm really fucking terrible at texting.
Texting is an art, man.
It sucks.
People don't really know how to do it.
It's all. Yeah, I sent you that.
It's like the art of the deal. Donald Trump is a good texter. He just tells you how it is.
I hate Donald Trump as president. I love Donald Trump as a social media person.
Yeah, could he run our eventual social media account for this podcast? Do you think? I know he's not allowed on social media, but maybe he could just
We'll give it
he
to
could just
Alex.
talk about.
Give it to Alex Jones and Trump. They'll take turns. One gets the weekend. One gets the weekday.
It's the biggest podcast ever, endorsed by Trump.
But yeah,
Trump Canoecast.
this crooked Hillary would never listen to this Canoecast.
Don't be like Crooked Hillary.
Poca-
Listen to Canoecast.
What do you call one? Pocahontas? Pocahontas would not be seen dead on this canoe. But yeah, I remember sending you a text one day with that girl. I'm like, Zach, what do I do? And she sent me a text. She's like, I woke up and I'm all alone. And I'm like, Zach, what do I do?
That's
And you
weird.
and you said just send the cowboy emote, and I did it. And I'm like, it didn't work. But yeah, I mean, it eventually led to this girl going on a date with me. Oh fuck. I guess
Was this the girl that went to the pizza place?
the awful date? Yeah, the Blaze. This is
Blaze
so-
Pizza.
I guess I could talk about. So I was like, you ready to drive? I'm like, okay, fucking somewhat ready. I ran a stop sign immediately.
Well, that's good. That's a
Yeah,
good way to start a
off
date.
to a great start of the date. It was like she's like, you're not gonna make it. I'm like, I'm gonna make it. She's like, and oh wait, I said I'm not gonna make it. I slowed down. She's like, you're gonna make it. Then I kept going, and then I slowed down again. And she's like, you know, you would have made it if you didn't slow down. I'm like, oh my god.
You're not a guy who likes to live on the edge. You like to slow down.
Well, no,
Stop
that's
signs.
because I also had those 3 tickets.
Oh yeah,
So
you told me about those.
yeah, but I got out of that one though. They couldn't ID if it was either me or my father. So they fucking reduced the price by a lot. I'm like, excellent. But yeah, no, we fucking sat there at Blaze Pizza on Pizza Day or Pie Day.
3.14, baby. That's a circle.
Yeah, and fucking the line was like going out the door. So we sat there for like 3.5 hours. And on the second hour, this lady's like, hey, so you're gonna be here until closing. So instead of that, we have 2 coupons to give you. One for free pizza and one for pizza at Pie Day price. For like at any location. I'm like, so I'm getting the Pie Day deal. I'm waiting for 2 hours and a free pie. I'll take it. And it's like, no, let's wait in line. I'm like, what? We're gonna get fucking more pies just by leaving right now. But immediately after that, my fucking one guy from science class comes in. He's high as a kite eating pretzel sticks in the line. But we go to Denny's, and this date is so awful. I'm like, how could I make this even worse for this person? So I started telling really boring anecdotes about my father. And I'm like, yep, that'll do it. And then she in the dates, he texted a friend to come to Denny's so they could talk and then leave. I'm like, success.
You really know how to turn them away.
Oh yeah, baby, it's my one specialty is turning women off. So I have so much trouble with them. They just, as soon as they're attracted to me, 2 minutes later, it's gone.
You think about it too much.
Yeah, you can't think about it. You just gotta feel it out.
I just have to get
It
hammered.
has to be just like an extra part of your life.
An extra part of my life.
Not like, oh my god, I'm talking to a girl. Here's my.
Yeah, you can't give them all the power.
Yeah.
That's
Not even that, but like, it's just, you know, you can't be like Jack also, who answered once a day. Because I almost didn't talk to him anymore because he was boring as shit.
Oh my god, I had this
Sorry.
one girl, she got pissed off at me. She's like, you weren't texting me every day. I'm like, I'm not even dating you. I don't text my family every day.
That's how you get to know them now. Nowadays.
yeah. Nowadays,
Hopefully you
girls
don't wanna hang out
just
with
want to
them right away.
text.
Yeah, but it's so bad.
You gotta make sure she's
sometimes.
got her vaccine card before you date her.
I have to call New York State. I lost my card.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez.
I was gonna tell them my wallet
You
got
didn't just
stolen.
leave it in the top dresser.
I left
drawer?
it somewhere, but I'm just gonna tell them it got stolen. So I have no idea where it
Who
is.
would have stolen it?
So if somebody steals your wallet
Oh.
and you have it in your wallet, you know. Well, like let's say I fall off a canoe and my wallet fell out of my pocket.
Have you ever gotten your wallet stolen?
Lawn's getting close.
No, I did.
Got babies with it.
Uh-oh.
I did leave my wallet in a store, and some guy drove like 40 minutes to drop it off. 40 minutes from his
Wow.
house to drop. Yeah, no, I was like,
What a guy.
yeah, no, he left a note. He's like, hey, I left this because I know the store's like 35 minutes away from me, so that guy probably lived further away.
Jeez.
And he's like, hey, I found this in the store, and I looked you up and dropped it off. It had all the money inside, had all the
Nice.
cards, all the ID. Once again, proving I'm the luckiest son of a bitch on earth. But
Except you lose your vaccine card.
except well, that's more on me being a fucking dumbass, a fat fucking dumbass. This is the segment of the podcast where we spend 10 minutes talking about what we're gonna get to eat.
Google a place and go.
Yeah.
Little place.
Pick a fucking place and
Yeah,
go.
we created this thing. It's called
Path
Path Pick a fucking place and go. Path Pag. We just Path Pag it. And if that place doesn't work, then we Path Pag again and rinse and repeat.
That seems to. I feel like that's everybody's method of finding a restaurant.
No, I feel like some people, they actually get in like a mood for food and they're like, I'd like Italian today. Not fucking me.
I love moods for food, but I'm also the type of guy who like I feel like I want to eat something, but I'll eat anything in front of me. So it's like I'll feel like I want Indian food today, and it's like you want to get Taco Bell, I'll be like, fuck it, why not? Let's get
Well,
Taco Bell.
I'm one of those assholes that's like, if I had chicken parm on Monday, I'm not getting fucking Italian for the rest of the week.
Really?
Yeah, I'm one of those guys, one of those snot balls.
Dude, what about leftovers? What if you have like chicken palms on Monday and you have to have leftovers?
Oh, I'm the king of leftovers for work. I love heating up food in the microwave. Dude, it's so much better than like a cold sandwich. I even started microwaving the meat for my sandwiches.
I had.
You think that's gross?
Like cold cuts?
Yeah, I heat cold cuts up in the microwave with the cheese on it, and I just eat them.
I don't do that. I use a stove.
You have a stove at work?
We have a
I mean,
heater.
yeah, you work at home now.
Yeah, well, I use a stove at home, but yeah, we had like the one of the little heaters.
Really?
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah, we didn't.
A little campfire gas stove?
Oh no, it was like one of the little toasters where you just turn the knob and toast it. Yeah,
like a waffle maker. You know those waffle makers that you like?
I have one of those.
You have one of those?
Yeah, my dad
Those are
picked it up.
fucking sick. I love. This is what I miss. COVID really fucked this up. I used to go on vacation, go to a hotel, and then you get the all-you-can-eat breakfast, and you can make your own waffles.
Yeah.
And it's down to a science. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on one side, flip it, a minute on the other. Perfect waffles in 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and then you can put fucking fresh fruit on it, or the fruit in a jar. You know, I'm not too picky, but
Yeah.
you know, you love fresh fruit.
It's a-
Chocolate syrup, regular
Chocolate
syrup. Oh,
I don't think
maple syrup sucks though. I'm a big advocate of the anti-maple syrup movement.
So what is regular syrup if maple syrup isn't?
Maple
bad?
syrup, you know, like log cabin syrup. That's not maple.
I don't know that. All I have is maple syrup. I've never
Really?
had chocolate syrup. What do you want from me,
Chocolate
man?
syrup? You definitely had chocolate syrup. Chocolate syrup's in chocolate milk.
I have the better half. I got the waffle maker and the maple syrup. You have syrup and no waffle maker.
Yeah,
You're the one who's really losing out here.
Well, Eggo waffles are like a close second to
Close second.
hotel waffles.
That's setting the ball really low, man.
What do you
Eggo
mean?
waffles.
Hotel waffles are like an A-tier waffle.
Well, we have that metal thing. We have the huge metal thing where you flip it.
Yeah, and it's just like in a stand and it just
Yeah.
flips over. Yeah.
My dad just came back from the store. He's like, I bought this. We're having waffles tonight. I'm like, okay.
I love
whatever you want, man.
like purchases when you're walking past a waffle maker in Costco and you're like, you know, my family really needs this. I could pay the car payment. I could pay my insurance, but I'm gonna buy a waffle maker.
I stopped doing that.
I could finish the second floor of my house, the addition, but I'm just gonna fucking buy this waffle
Don't
maker.
put. Wait, that actually is on him.
Yeah,
Put
I
that
know.
on him.
Put that on him.
Dude.
Yeah.
If the waffle maker costs the same as putting a second.
No, it doesn't. But like, his dad said that his house would be done in like what, 6 months?
It was supposed
Aren't
to be
you
done,
guys on,
last
like,
September.
year 2?
Yeah, it's so fucked.
That's so fucking crazy.
It's so bad.
And he's out here buying waffle makers,
It's
and he's
so-
not just finishing the job.
It's so bad some days. Well, I don't want to sit talking because he's doing a lot.
Well,
of
yeah,
it himself.
we're not shit talking him. We're just saying, you know, you could use your money for better things than waffle makers.
It's kind of
Be a little bit more financially responsible.
Well, he also bought a puppy. That's kind of
Yeah.
where the issue is. Now he lays in bed with the puppy all the time. It's like we could be using this time to renovate.
Yeah, renovate, fix the house,
Yeah.
but you know, you need that bonding time with a puppy.
Yeah. Oh, he's in bed with that dog for like 8 hours a day.
Sorry, don't say in bed with the dog, man. That's a
Oh,
little
sorry. Well, he's laying down in bed and the dog's at like the bottom. He's just watching TV. It's not like he's fucking the dog, Zach.
Dude,
Sleep right now.
then do it. I told you we can. I'll paddle you back.
Okay.
Wait, that's actually so chill. I want to swap.
You can swap. I'll just canoe the fucking thing by myself.
Yeah, I'll be laying down.
Yeah, just lay down in the canoe, man. There you go.
That's really.
We'll just podcast while we're laying down.
It's pretty chill. Nice
Would
tan.
you paddle back with me like this?
If you want.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, for one of us.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Not relaxing for the other two.
That means she's buying lunch. That's what that means.
Yeah.
And I win again. I come out on top, baby.
You can never keep Matt down. Matt's a man of the free food.
You know if that gas shortage is still a thing on the island?
I don't think it was ever a thing. I think the only reason it was a thing is because they said that there might be a gas shortage, and then everybody and their mother bought gas when they like didn't really need it.
No, so
Like if you just filled up your tank and kept going about your day like a normal human being,
the idea of a
maybe
gas
some
crisis.
gas stations would run out and you'd have to go to another gas station a couple miles away.
The idea of the gas crisis created the gas crisis. Yeah, so I just filled up my
It was
gas
like
tank.
the idea of the pandemic, which wasn't an idea, it was actually a pandemic. Created a paper towel. Well, was it a paper towel or was it just a toilet paper shortage?
Toilet paper shortage, yeah.
People were buying 8 things of toilet paper when you really only needed like 1 or 2.
I felt so bad for those
And
employees.
some people probably to this day still have toilet paper. Imagine, I was so afraid of going to stores at the beginning. I thought that stores were going to be like a fucking zombie apocalypse, but they were just the same.
Yeah, no,
there was just less shit on the shelves.
Yeah, it's fucked. My dad was like so ready to leave immediately to go shopping. I'm like, you do realize there's like a pandemic right now. But now we're vaccinated, baby. That means we could do whatever we want.
Yeah, we can kiss strangers on the mouth.
Yeah, go back to that guy at the bar, fulfill the destiny that
And
has been awaiting you this whole time.
Yeah, he wanted to kiss me. I'm ready to kiss him right now.
Turn him back into a frog. When a princess kisses a frog, he becomes a prince. When a degenerate kisses a man, he becomes a frog. That's how it goes.
All right, guys, that concludes this episode of the podcast with no name. Thanks for listening.
Once again, fuck Tom.
Yeah, fuck Tom.
Fuck
That's all we
Tom.
got to say. We rushed it. We have to get this out by Thursday. We need something to show for this podcast. We just got to start doing it, man. It'll get easier.
We came with no preparation. I asked him if he wanted to canoe,
Zero prep.
and then he just said, "Let's canoe on the let's canoe on the canoe. Let's podcast on the canoe." And his girlfriend has just been sitting there angrily staring at us and not laughing this entire time.
Not angry.
So
We haven't said a single
We have
funny
to
thing in the
say-
past 40 minutes that's made my girlfriend laugh.
So now we have to plan it ahead like the H3H3 podcast.
We got to write a
Hopefully-
script. I'm not fucking writing a script, man. We gotta figure out our bits.
You're talking
Podcast
bits.
is never funny.
I know all my bits.
What do you mean? How many podcasts do you listen to?
I don't think that somebody makes a podcast the first time that it's like you guys don't have. Don't these people have like a lot of these podcast people are like comedians and stuff. They have experience doing this in front of people and like being funny in front of people.
Yeah, well, we're just not funny, and we're trying to make a podcast.
I'm funny looking.
Well, I mean,
that was a pretty.
Funny if it got
We could be funny.
We need to change our
It
voices.
wasn't funny.
We need
I'll
to
be
tell
honest,
stories.
but-
What
Thank
wasn't
you.
funny?
I
This
was the funny-
podcast?
I think I was the funniest person.
How? How are you the funny?
just kidding.
You bet.
I'm getting off this canoe. We're fighting. I'm flipping that canoe over.
No, but it was fine. You guys did a good job.
Thanks, Mom. I can tell from behind your voice that you're lying to my face just like my
I think
real
you
mother.
guys-
You're disappointed in us, and it's okay.
No, I think you guys need a third person. Get ready to do it.
That's what I said. We need a third
Yeah,
person.
I think you do too. I think that it's gonna make it a little easier if you have a third person.
Once again,
Yeah,
Ray
I
doesn't
really think
speak.
so.
once again,
How would Ray contribute to
Or
this
Justin,
podcast?
Whoever.
once again, I am always
Justin
right.
would come in and be like, "The poison for Cusco."
Poison
Just
for
be-
Cusco.
We'd be
Cusco
talking about
poison.
Cusco for 45
No, as long
minutes.
as we don't have Goon in there, it won't be a 45-minute Cusco podcast.
You know, and then he just wouldn't show up.
What,
He'd
Justin?
have work. No, Goon.
Goon?
Yeah, Goon
He'd
wouldn't
still be
show
driving home from work when he started.
Yeah,
the podcast.
or John. John would just be like, "Guys, I'm driving home from work." All right,
What
what?
about that kid who's like a lawyer?
Tomas?
Tom. We want Tom.
We do
Tom
want
is
Tom.
our number 3
That's
he's
what we
just
call
not
prime,
here.
prime real estate.
prime
Us in the podcast market called prime ass,
Prime Thomas. Tom ass. Tom's got a fucking wagon. You ever seen Tom's ass?
Oh yeah, Tom's got a dumpy.
Tom's got a dumpy. I don't know why Tom's single. He has such a nice ass. Women love ass.
Yeah, they want to. They want
Did you
to.
ever know that?
Chubby kid?
What?
The short chubby kid?
Don't say that. That's
all
fucked
of us.
up.
That's all of us.
He is not. He's not chubby.
He's not?
He's shaped like a Lego mannequin.
A Lego mannequin.
He's shaped like a Lego man.
He's yellow like one too.
So who's
He's
your-
not yellow,
so
but
Ray
his
wouldn't
hair
be
can
your
definitely
third
get
person.
plucked off
You
like
wouldn't
a
pick
Lego
Ray.
man. What?
You wouldn't pick
No,
Ray,
because
you
Ray
would pick person.
Ray's quiet. Ray wouldn't like. I feel like if Ray
He's
Ray
the
Ray
funniest
Ray with
person.
five beers in him is just slightly below Tom.
Slightly
Ray
below
would need
Tom.
to be drunk for every podcast.
I think we need to drink for these podcasts.
You
I
need
do
the right
too. We
person.
do. I think we need Tom.
A funny person can make you guys both funny.
What do you mean? We are funny. We bring the funny.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know about this. We didn't talk about.
We're not funny?
We didn't talk about my homoerotic second grade fantasies. We didn't talk
Because
about.
that's for other
We didn't
podcasts.
talk about. What else did I do? It's funny.
Matt's picking up the anchor right now, so I feel like this is anchor up. This is a good time to end the
Goodbye.
podcast.
Anchor up.